Welcome to today's Catholic Daily Readings from Christus Dominus Bread of Life. A reading from the book of Exodus. But the sons of Israel set out from Ramesses to Succoth, about 600,000 men on foot, besides little ones, but also an innumerable crowd of common people, and the sheep and herds and animals of diverse kinds went up with them. And they baked the bread, which a little while ago they had taken out of Egypt as dough. For it was not leavened, because the Egyptians compelled them to leave, and they did not permit them to cause any delay. Neither did they have time to prepare any meat, and the habitation of the sons of Israel, while they remained in Egypt, was 430 years. Having been completed, on that same day all the army of the Lord departed from the land of Egypt. This is the night of the vigil of the Lord, when he led them out of the land of Egypt. This night all the sons of Israel must keep a vigil for the Lord throughout their generations.
His mercy endures forever. His mercy endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endures forever. Who remembered us in our objection, for his mercy endures forever, and freed us from our foes, for his mercy endures forever. His mercy endures forever. Who struck down the Egyptians and their firstborn, for his mercy endures forever, and brought out Israel from their midst, for his mercy endures forever. With a mighty hand and an outstretched arm, for his mercy endures forever. His mercy endures forever. Who split the Red Sea in twain, for his mercy endures forever, and led Israel through its midst, for his mercy endures forever, but swept Pharaoh and his army into the Red Sea, for his mercy endures forever. His mercy endures forever.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Then the Pharisees, departing, took counsel against him, so that they might destroy him. But Jesus, knowing this, withdrew from there. And many followed him, and he healed them all. And he instructed them, lest they make him known. so that what was said through the prophet Isaiah might be fulfilled, saying, "Behold my servant whom I have chosen, my beloved in whom my soul is well pleased. I will place my spirit upon him, and he will announce judgment to the Gentiles. He will not contend nor cry out, neither will anyone hear his voice in the streets. He will not crush the bruised reed, nor extinguish the smoking flax, until he sends forth judgment unto victory, and the Gentiles will hope in his name." Join us for today's reflection. 600,000 men plus women and children. That's over 2 million people walking out of Egypt in one night, the largest mass exodus in human history. Slaves becoming free, the impossible becoming reality. You'd expect this to be loud, dramatic, full of fanfare and celebration. Instead, the text simply says, the Israelites journeyed from Ramesses to Sukkot. Matter of fact, understated, like reporting a routine business trip. Meanwhile, in Matthew's Gospel, the Pharisees are plotting to kill Jesus. His response, he withdraws quietly. No confrontation, no public debate, no dramatic showdown. He just slips away and continues healing people, warning them not to make him known. This is how God operates, quietly, without fanfare. While everyone's looking for the spectacular, he's working through the ordinary. The Exodus wasn't just about dramatic plagues and miraculous sea crossings. It was about 2 million people packing their belongings, organizing their families, and taking one step after another toward freedom. The miracle was in the movement, not just the moments. Jesus' ministry follows the same pattern. Yes, there are dramatic healings and supernatural encounters. But mostly it's about withdrawing when there's opposition, healing people quietly, and avoiding the spotlight. The revolution happens through relationship, not through spectacle. Matthew quotes Isaiah to explain Jesus' strategy. He will not quarrel or cry out. No one will hear his voice in the streets. A bruised reed he will not break, and a smoldering wick he will not snuff out. This is the opposite of how we expect power to operate. We expect the mighty to announce themselves, to demand attention, to dominate every room they enter. Jesus operates differently. He's gentle with fragile people. He doesn't crush what's already broken. He doesn't extinguish what's barely burning. The Pharisees are making noise, creating drama, plotting violence. Jesus responds by getting quieter, not louder, by becoming more gentle, not more aggressive, by healing more people, not by defending his reputation. This is the quiet revolution. It doesn't happen through force or coercion. It happens through service and sacrifice. It doesn't require public relations campaigns or media attention. It requires faithfulness in ordinary moments. The Israelites didn't leave Egypt because Moses gave inspiring speeches or organized protest marches. They left because God had been working quietly behind the scenes, preparing Pharaoh's heart, arranging circumstances, and positioning his people for freedom. Jesus doesn't defeat the Pharisees through public debate or political maneuvering. He defeats them by being everything they're not, gentle instead of harsh, quiet instead of loud, serving instead of dominating. Think about your own life. How much energy do you spend trying to make noise? How much time do you invest in managing your image, defending your reputation, or proving your worth to people who don't understand you? Jesus shows us a different way. When people oppose you, withdraw and serve others. When they plot against you, focus on healing the broken people around you. When they try to make you famous, choose to remain faithful in obscurity. The quiet revolution isn't about being passive or weak. It's about being strategic and sustainable. Loud revolutions burn out quickly. Quiet revolutions change the world gradually but permanently. The Exodus changed history, but most of it happened through ordinary people making ordinary decisions to trust God and take the next step. Jesus changed everything, but mostly through private conversations, individual healings, and quiet acts of service. Your life might not feel revolutionary. You might not be making headlines or trending on social media. You might be living quietly, serving faithfully, and wondering if you're making any difference. You're part of the quiet revolution. Every act of kindness, every moment of faithfulness, every choice to heal rather than harm is part of God's strategy to transform the world through ordinary people doing extraordinary things in ordinary ways. the Israelites walked out of Egypt one step at a time. Jesus changed the world one person at a time. Your quiet faithfulness is part of the same pattern. Don't despise the quiet revolution. Don't wish for more drama or more attention. Trust that God is working through your ordinary faithfulness to accomplish His extraordinary purposes. The bruised reed you don't break, the smoldering wick you don't snuff out, the quiet service you provide when no one's watching. This is how God changes the world. One person at a time, one act of love at a time, one step at a time. The quiet revolution is happening through you, whether you realize it or not.